Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, men, women, traders, and non traders. Welcome to today's webinar on moving averages. Funny cheese ye hai that we are actually ending the entire series. I mean, we'll have more series in the future, but I mean, ending the entire series of this week with the simplest indicator of all, the moving average. I think that's something very interesting. So we'll learn a very interesting strategy today. If you've attended our previous classes, you'll find today's webinar very easy. And if you're new to the markets, you really like today's webinar. And so let me get everyone's introduction. Hi, good evening. Tell me your name, tell me what city you're from, and how you've been finding the webinar so far. Or you can also tell me what your biggest problem in trading is. I'd love to get to know you, and I'll call you by name. Hi, Manshu, Anup, boom to you too. Hi, Ashish, Rupali, and hi, TradeSmart Online for having me over this webinar. Thank you so much. Good to see Soma, Ashish Nandi, Ravi Verma. Good to see you guys. Ratnagiri, great. So, Madan, how long have you been trading? Inspired Dracula, how long have you been trading? What's the biggest problem you actually face when you trade? I'd love to see this. So, there is a link in front of you over there on all the previous webinars. Please click on them. Please watch them. I think they're pretty well presented, and I'm sure you like them. Rinki is from Orissa. We have Asim from Gorakhpur. Saroj from, he doesn't say where, but hi Saroj. Hi Pulkit Lalwani. I can see Adabala. Hey Gaurav Kalra, namaste. Aap kaise hain? Namaskar. Seduraj says emotion is the biggest problem. I actually have problems with that too. You're totally right. Anup Nasik, you're awesome, man. Hey, thank you so much. Good to see you, Anup Khairnar. Thanks for coming again. Hey, WN Capital, you're from Pune. Consistency is the problem. Yes, I agree. That's another issue that we all traders have to face. I'm living in a small village and the internet speed is a problem. No worries, Madan. I'm happy that you actually tried to attend. So in case you can't hear me, you can always watch the video once it's uploaded, right? Soma saying the biggest problem is not sticking to the analysis that I feel I'm quite good at. I completely agree, man. Oh my God. Hello, आज CNC order क्या है? महेश जी, आज हम strategy सीखेंगे, stock नहीं बताएंगे. तो आप strategy interested हैं तो टिके रहिए, बहुत ही अच्छा सेशन होने वाला है. The webinar is started, Nagarjuna. If you can't hear me, just refresh your page. Okay, let me open up my screen. So I'm now instructing Google to show my screen. Start screen share. So you should now be able to see my screen. Can you do that? If you can see my screen, say, yes, I can see your screen, Prateek. And then we'll quickly move forward. Bolina says, I've been in the markets for 3 years and I'm consistently losing money. Very interesting. So, Bolina ji, can you tell me, are you following a strategy or do you read the newspaper or you get your analysis from somewhere else? Strategy is simple, simply means a set of rules. वो आप set of rules को follow करते हैं रोज की नहीं, right? That's my question. So if the answer is no, maybe that's the reason why you're not profitable. But if the answer is yes, Satish says, I can see the screen, Pratik. Thank you so much. Perfect. Thank you so much. Anup. Vasant says CNBC. Okay. Stay away from I mean, not that I have anything against CNBC, but stay away from news channels. Their job is to give you news, not to give you trades. So, and Gaurav Kalra knows I'm going to ask everyone to like this this video and subscribe to it so you can do it. SBT, thanks for live support. Yeah, thanks for attending. Great. Now, not being able to follow the strategies with conviction. ये तो वही है सर कि आपके पास एक business plan है और आप business plan को नहीं follow कर रहे हैं. You know, you have a business plan but you're not able to follow the business plan. Then how will the business succeed? So we have to follow the plan. That's the only way. One way is to completely automate it. Second way is to get someone to whack you every time you break your rules. That works really well. If you're married, then you know you can ask your wife to do that for you or your husband to do that for you. If you're not, ask someone close for you to do that, maybe your best friend to whack you every time you break your rules, and you'll teach your brain to actually follow them and break your rules, right? Do opposite of what Cindy says, you'll end up in profit. Interesting, Vishnu, but that's not a strategy still. That's an idea. I mean, I'm talking about the strategy. You need to have a strategy, right? Excellent. Perfect. But in swing trading, I'm losing some. So, Saroj, you should actually watch our previous webinars, Stochastics and RSI. It's a pretty good strategy, and I'm sure you'll really like it, right? So, I want to introduce something. Before I start, मैं एक थोड़ा सा story सुना सकता हूं, if you don't mind. 2 minute लूंगा आपका. थोड़ा सा story अपने. I'll not take more than 2 minutes. I was born and brought up abroad, and मैं बहुत सालों बाद इंडिया आया. मेरी हिंदी भी बहुत ही कच्ची थी. Because I was born and brought up abroad, I only spoke in English. I thought in English. तो जब हिंदी की बारी आती थी, हिंदी तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं आती थी. And due to some reasons, I decided to just trade. I said, ठीक है, मुझे trading नहीं पता क्या होता है, but I will trade for the rest of my life. Now, this is going to be my career. ये करीबन 11 साल पहले की बात है. It's about 11 years ago, right? And what happened is that whenever I went to someone, they said, "Sir, stock का नाम बताओ." Anup, thanks for saying that. Sir, stock का नाम बताओ. What stock to buy? I cannot answer that question because you don't know whether a trade will make money. ये जरा बहुत ध्यान से सुनिए. Guys, trades don't make money. A system will make money. Okay? What I mean by that is, let's say you have a set of rules. जब ये होगा तब मैं खरीदूंगा, जब वो होगा तब मैं बेचूंगा. You follow these rules every day. Some trades will be profit, some trades will be loss. And overall, over a period of 1 month, quarter, 6 months, you will be profitable. Therefore, there is no one trade which made you wealthy. You understand what I'm saying? मैं 11 साल के experience से बोल रहा हूँ, sir. There is no magic formula. वो same strategy रोज करते रहो. That's the only thing, right? That's it. Discipline makes money. Absolutely right. Trading is bloody boring. All you need to do is keep following the same thing again and again. So when someone comes up and asks you, "Kaun sa share kharidu?" I don't know, yaar. You don't know. I can trade tomorrow. I might get stopped out in 2 days, but then the third trade might make money. So overall, the system will be profitable. The problem is people come over here to gamble. Are we all gamblers here? Yes or no? No, right? None of us are gamblers here. All of us want to make a career. To make a career, you need to understand आपको टीवी देख के नहीं ट्रेड करना है. You don't have to listen to tips. You don't have to listen to any system. What you have to do is you have to follow your own system, right? No tips, no none of that nonsense. You just select a system, any system. मेरा system कर लो, online ढूंढ लो, but select one and just follow it. That's it. और कुछ नहीं करना है आपको, right? All right. Is everyone ready? Is everyone ready to begin? That's all I wanted to say. You have to treat yourself as a businessman. Did WhatsApp change its system, also known as its business plan, chatting over the last 5 years, 6 years? No. McDonald's still sells burgers. Dunkin' Donuts still sells Dunkin's donuts. Coca-Cola still sells soft drinks. So you should not change your strategy weekly. If you want to create wealth, you have to use the same strategy for many, many years. Okay? All right. Should we check all stocks for daily, or is there any other strategy? Vivek, you can create a strategy where you have to check the markets only once a week. It's completely your decision. So we'll learn how to do that. Perfect. क्या हम शुरू कर सकते हैं? Everyone give me a big caps lock yes that we want to begin, and we will begin the session today. So I'd like to show you the entire webinar series. It's at TradeSmart Online/webinar. You go here and you'll see a bunch of webinars that we started way back in October. Almost एक महीना होने वाला है, and we would have finished a lot of these webinars. As you can see, today we're doing moving average. You can click on watch. I'll also like to announce that TradeSmart has decided to take advanced courses on intraday and options very soon. So Puneet will share the link in front of you. Please click on the link and fill it up. And when we actually release it in November, you can have a look and perhaps join it if you wish. So click on that link. I'll give you 10 seconds to fill it up. Excellent. So let's do it. Here's a quick word of advice. If someone asked me, आपको ये सारे webinars करके क्या सिखाना था? Point क्या था? My point is very simple. It's to introduce the basic technical analysis concepts by building a system around it. आपको अब trades के हिसाब से नहीं सोचना है. You have to think in terms of systems. Okay, so someone might want to check the stock market only once a week. Great, you can build a system around it. If you want to check, if you want to trade every day, you can build a system around that. So according to your need, you can create a system, right? So whatever we teach in these classes is just to teach you that you have to trade a system, not a trade, right? And that's the only thing that I wanted to show you. And I hope we've been able to do this. So even today, you learn entry exit rules, and they're very simple, but you have to think in that way, right? It's a way of thinking rather than learning the secret formula. Koi secret kuch nahi hai. Sab same hi cheez hai. Okay. All right. Thank you, Arun Mahato. All right. So this is me. That's Prateek Singh. I'll be taking today's class. I've been trading for some time now. Am I one of the best traders in India? No. Am I very, very good? Probably not. Do I make money? Yes. Right. And I do it with minimal effort. I trade with a small capital. I make money, and I spend maybe 10, 20 minutes maximum a day intraday trading nowadays. So I spend less time, but initially I used to spend hours and hours, right? I think I spent from open to close for 7, 8 years, lagatar, every single day. Now I don't do that. Anyway, are we all ready to begin? Yes? Perfect. Handsome boy. Thank you, Rinki. Anup, ये फोटो का कमाल है. थोड़ा फोटोशॉप से सही लग रहा हूँ, वरना रियल लाइफ में नहीं लगता. This is the best way teaching us by TradeSmart. Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. Arun is saying how much to start. Arun ji, आप शुरू कीजिए 10 से 20,000 रुपए के साथ. Earn your first 10% and then you increase your capital. Okay, increase your capital only when you make a profit. Because if you can make money with 10,000, you can make money with 10 lakhs also. All right. Thank you so much, Arun. Okay, perfect. Line marna start. Hey, कौन line मार रहा है मुझे? Okay, so let's see this. I'm going to begin. Who is a cricket fan over here? Cricket match कौन देखता है? Cricket match कौन देखता है? Who loves cricket matches? Thanks, Rinki Madhuri ji. Who loves cricket matches? तो क्रिकेट मैचेस बहुत मदन's asking my age. Sir, I am doesn't matter, but okay, I started trading when I was 16 and a half and it's been 11 years. तो आप कैलकुलेट कर लीजिए कितना कितना मेरा एज है. Right? Perfect. So let's begin. Here is a cricket match. Okay, बहुत ध्यान से देखिए इसको. This is team A, this is team B. ये टीम ऑरेंज है, ये टीम ग्रीन है. Team Orange has made 50 runs in 50 balls. ठीक है? Now, the other team has also made 50 runs, but they have made it at only 25 balls. Cricket की बात कर रहा हूँ, right? My question to you is, which team will win? Team Orange or Team Green? There are only 20 balls left for Team Green. Can anyone tell me? Actually 30 हुआ ना, equal हो जाएगा 50-50. Who do you think will win? Any ideas? Who will vote? Please start. Please vote. Nanda is saying green. Who is going to win? Okay, Pulkit Larwani says green. Arun Mathur. अब यार तुम लोग one word answer मत दो. Please essay type question है, essay type answer दो. Tell me why green. Who can tell me why green? Who can tell me why green? What is the team green? तो ठीक है, चलो everyone has said team green. Hey Rozbhai, good to see you. You're a little late today, man, but we missed you. Thanks for coming. Can someone tell me why team green? Why is Saurabh saying no so many times? Thanks, Nandlal. Green, no doubt. Who can tell me why? Okay, the question is which team has a higher possibility of winning? Exactly. Ravi Verma is the only person got the answer. So Vasant, you're right. It's how they play. I completely agree. Let's not talk about match fixing. Very nice, Dheeraj. But the question is, if you just use maths, Which one has a better run rate? Of course, team green, right? The average is good. बिल्कुल सही. अरे आप लोग को समझ नहीं आ रहा. I'm trying to explain moving averages here. I'm trying to bring concept of averages. Please help me out. Right? So team green because the strike rate, the average, the run rate is higher. सब बराबर? Everyone agrees? Type yes if you agree. And very, very simple, right? Just looking at this, you can say, of course, team green will win because उन्होंने 50 run 20 बॉलों में मार दी हैं. 30 balls में chances are team green will win, right? Exactly, Vivek Tiwari. That was exactly the idea I was looking for. Perfect. Very nice. Let's move forward. Next, I want to show you a chart of Tata Motors. Look at that. जैसे हम हवाई जहाज में जाते हैं तो नीचे सारे जो घर होते हैं, they look like ants, right? चींटियां जैसे लगती हैं. So this is what happens when you zoom out of a chart. They look like small little ants. So this is Tata Motors zoomed out for I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My God, like more, I think 15 months. It looks small. Now the question here is, price is going up, it's going down, it's going up, sideways, up, down, etc. What happens is that usually price will move around an average. If you want to find out कि भाई average price क्या था, the price has been moving for so long, for the last 15 months. What is the average price? So what we can do is we can plot something called a 50-day moving average. ये बहुत ही simple चीज है. It takes the close of the last 50 days and divides it and gives you a number and keeps giving you an average line. Very simple, na? Average to hum sab seekhe. So this line represents the average movement of Tata Motors. Sabko samajh aa gaya? Please type yes, understood. Yeah, please say that yes, user. So that's my point, Bolina. You don't need to zoom the chart because you have an average line telling you roughly how the price is moving, right? So it's a very average movement of this thing. Perfect. Now another thing I want to show you, this is called the moving average, right? Today's topic is the moving average indicator. So this is what a moving average is. It's also called a simple moving average. Basically, you add all the closing prices of the last 50 days, right? You add all the closing prices of the last 50 days and then divide it by 50 to get you the average close of the last 50 days. Then you add the first day, then you add the next day, remove the first day, and then you get the next day's moving average. And like this, you can keep plotting a moving average line. Now, देखो बहुत ही simple चीज है. Can everyone say, yes, I've understood SMA, and then I'll move forward. I need 20 votes to understand that, yes, you've all understood SMA, and then we'll move forward. Good. Shubhangi says they can make more runs in remaining 30 balls. You're completely right, Shubhangi. But my question was more of an average question. So if the average of green is higher, so the probability of green winning is higher. But you're totally right. But I hope you understand what I'm trying to say, right? So the average is high. SMA is clear, right? Perfect. Great. Right? My only point was that if the average is high, it's likely to go up, or kuch nahi, nothing else. Perfect. Thank you so much, guys. Vishnu, Prabhu, C. Mohan, Basant, healthy lifestyle, and Bityage. I'll never forget your name. Okay. And Sumit, Tamang, Hemant, Arun Hato. Very good. Ab aage chalte hain. Now, another thing is that, don't you love my graphics? I spent a lot of time making these graphics. It's worth it, right? So this is the stock going up like this, and the moving average is an overlay indicator. Last time we studied stochastics, where stochastics is a oscillator. You see, it moves between up and down, and it's a different panel altogether. But when we talk about moving average, the moving average is on top of price. Like over here, this is our price, and that blue line moving, that is the 50-day moving average, right? Very, very simple. Perfect. Okay, guys. Now that we're done with the basics, we're going to get a little bit into the technicalities of this simple moving system. Now, who is this for? This system is to find out whether the stock will continue up or not. Now, recently, someone came up to me and said, Beta, I own this company and I've been holding it for the last X number of years. Should I buy it? Should I exit or not? And using this strategy, I was able to tell them that he should exit, right? And I'll show you how that is. This is to answer that question. So this is the most effective moving average strategy that I know of, and you can use it for yourself. It's very, very simple. If you have a friend who wants to trade only once a week, this strategy will work. If you want to trade every day, this strategy will also work. So I'll tell you how to do both of those options for you. All right. So before we begin, very quick swing high, swing low recap. This is very important. For new people, keep your eyes open. When price goes up and reverses, that's a swing high. Okay. When price goes down and reverses, that's a swing low. Very simple. That's a swing high. That's a swing low. It's not very difficult to get. If you talk about bars, price goes up, price goes up, price goes up, and goes down. The highest point is your swing high. So let's do a quick quiz. How many swing highs do you see on the screen? Give me the answer very quickly. How many swing highs? Let's take the vote. Waiting for your answers. Okay, Mr. Mark says 4, Pulkit says 4, 4, 4, 4. Yes, that's correct. 4 is the answer. 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4 here. Very, very simple. It's one of the most basic things we've taught in these webinars, right? Now, if you are new, please pay attention. ये बहुत ही important चीज है, वरना आप आगे कुछ नहीं समझ पाएंगे. So tell me, how many swing lows do you see? Fatafat, answer now. How many swing lows do you see? Your time starts now. Perfect, absolutely right. So let me count this for you. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you missed that last one over here, shame on you. 5 swing lows actually. Some of you said 4, I think, but no worries. But I'm sure you can see it, that there are actually 5. Very nice, wonderful. Most of you actually got it, very good. So now that we know the swing high, swing low, let's move on to how this actually makes sense for moving average. Are you all ready to learn the rules? Yes? Yes? Let me first show you. No worries, Mukesh ji, मैं मजाक कर रहा था. Serious मत लीजिए. Take it easy. Let me show you how to actually plot a moving average. So this is Tata Motors. I'll expand it for you. And all we need to do is go to the indicator bar and click on moving average. Click on that. And you will get this moving average, right? This is very close. Now, if you notice, here it says MA9, right? We need to use MA40. So I'll click on that, click on format, and I'll change this to 40. Okay, keep this in mind, 40. And I click on that, there it is. That's our moving average. Perfect, very nice, beautiful. That's how you add a moving average, all right? Now, let's learn the rules that are required to actually trade this. Rule number 1, the stock must be above the 40 moving average. And point number 2, it must be in an uptrend. So the stock must be going up. I have a quick question for you. Is Tata Motors, okay, sorry, let me go back in time and show you another part of this chart. For this chart, okay, just this portion that I've opened, is Tata Motors in an uptrend or a downtrend? Who can tell me? Santosh, shame on you, lol. Sorry, I was just joking, Santosh. Okay, who can tell me? Great, perfect. It is down. Prabhu says 50 or 40. आपको 40 use करना है इस strategy के लिए, Prabhu. All right. It is down. Perfect. So this is a downtrend. Therefore, it does not meet our first criteria. Right? So we'll move away from this. Now let's see another part of. Let's see another part of Tata Motors. Let's go back in time. कुछ और देखते हैं. Back to a more simpler time for Tata Motors. Perfect. Here it is. Now, here is my second question to you. Does Tata Motors meet rule number 1, which is must be above the moving average, must be in an uptrend? Who says rule number 1 is equal to yes? Do you agree? If you don't agree, say rule number 1 is equal to no. Who can give me? Who can give me the answer? So let me wait for 10 seconds for you to answer. Okay, Anup says yes. Bolina says yes. Vivek says yes. Rani says yes. Mukesh says yes. Everyone agrees that yes, rule number 1 is met. Rule number 1 is very simple. The stock must be above the 40 moving average. Let's see Tata Motors in this period. Yes, it's above the blue line. Perfect. Number 2 was must be in an uptrend. Is it an uptrend? Yes, it's an uptrend. Remember what an uptrend is, guys? It's very simple. An uptrend is when you get higher swing lows, okay? So when you have higher swing lows, that's an uptrend, okay? Higher swing lows is equal to uptrend. So in this case, yes, Tata Motors has met our requirement. Perfect. Let's see the other rule number 2. Rule number 2 is, look at this very carefully. Boom, here it is. As soon as rule number 1 is made, you buy the swing high break. Now, doesn't this seem too simple? Stock uptrend में होना चाहिए, blue line के ऊपर होना चाहिए. And जैसे ये होता है, you buy if the market crosses above the swing high. इसको जरा test करते हैं. Let's test this straight away and see if this works. Let me open Maruti के charts and see how well this did. Maruti Suzuki. And I'll click on technical chart, click. Let me expand, change this to blue, perfect. Now let me add the moving average indicator, moving average, I'll add it and I'll change this to, what is it? How many periods? Who can tell me? 40, that's right, 40. There you have it, perfect. X, isn't that beautiful? Okay, here it is. So let's look at the last week actually. Last week, the stock was in an uptrend. It was also above the blue line and we crossed this swing high. So we would have actually bought. Does everyone agree with this trade? You see this green bar went above this swing high at 7967. The market is trading at 8227, which means the market went up 300 points almost, 300 points on an 8,000 rupee stock is 4% almost, 3.75%. Not bad at all, right? And this trade was only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, right? Very, very simple. You want me to zoom in? Sure, I'll zoom in. I'll zoom in. Here you have it. So see, you don't need to zoom in, right? The market went up here and it went down. That's your swing high. Okay, let me mark this. This is your SH. That's your swing high. Okay, swing high. And then this green bar went above that swing high and you basically bought it. That's it. Is everyone clear? It's pretty simple, right? Jaitra is saying, what is exit rule? 6%, Jaitra. 6% is your exit. In the advanced class, we'll actually teach you how to measure risk and then multiply that by a times factor to exit properly. But I can't cover exit in just one shot. So when we meet next time, I'll try to have a webinar just on exits, maybe. Okay, something like that. But let's just focus on entries today. Great, it's clear, right? So now what we'll do is we'll go through as many trades as we can to see how this works. But before we do that, you know what I'm gonna say. Thoda pyar dikha do, thoda subscribe kar do. Can you do this? Can you hit the subscribe button and show this to your friends? And I hope that they really like it. You can share it on Facebook, but for now, just click on subscribe. Great. Let's see the recent trades. We've seen Maruti. Let's see Adani. Adani Ports, obviously, I mean. Let this open up. Nice. Isn't that a beautiful looking chart? Let me add the moving average and change this to format to 40. Excellent. Great. Now here's my question. Is Adani in an uptrend or a downtrend? Amit, how can I replace the chart of the same script? Can you tell me how to do that? Perfect. It's an uptrend. Now here's what you got to do, okay? I'm going to go a little more into what I'm saying. The rule number one was must be in an uptrend, must be about 40, but it must touch the moving average, okay? It must touch the moving average. So in this case, as you can see, the markets were going up, then it went and touched the moving average. Perfect. As soon as this happens, wait for a swing high to form. Ye ek swing high ban gaya. Let me delete this. So ये एक swing high बन गया. Next swing high we got is right here. Can you see it? It's a green bar surrounded by the first bar, red bar, which is not crossed the high. The red bar after that is not crossed the high. So that is a swing high. This bar crossed it, you would have bought it. You would have held on to it for some time, and over a period of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 days, it actually went up. So people who want to trade only once a week, this strategy works pretty well because as you can see, we bought Adani here. Let me mark this with a B. Perfect. And as you can see, the market went up. Now the question is, if you're buying the swing high, okay, if you're buying the swing high, where will you keep the stop loss? Who can tell me? Agar aap swing high khareed rahe hain, where will you keep the stop loss? Any idea? Yes, that's right. You can keep it at the swing low. So as we know, the latest swing low is right here, this red bar. This is going to be our stop loss. Okay, so for our advanced traders who know what risk reward is, take your entry price, subtract it by your stop loss price, and you will get your risk. Add 2 points on that to get your slippage and brokerage. Use that number and multiply it by 2, and that number is going to be your target. So if you understood what I said, you can use that. If you did not, I will have a webinar on money management, risk reward, psychology, and exits. And then we can discuss how to actually calculate exits properly. But if you're new, you can exit at 6% when the market hits, right? Very simple, exit at 6%. So in this case, the market actually went all the way up and touched. Perfect. Now you'll notice the next time market actually, we exited somewhere here. So then market touched the blue line again. Perfect. Now we're waiting for a swing high, which comes here, and we buy it on this day. And as you can see, the market went above that swing high. And we have a nice move up. Isn't this a simple but effective system, right? Let me read your chats. Arun says, why choosing a moving average of 40 only? Arun, it seems to work well on 40, that's fine. M. Krishnamurti says, use the symbol box on the extreme left. Oh, okay, I think I can see it here, right? Oh man, perfect. It will save a lot of time. Thank you so much, Krishnamurti. I love you. Perfect. I will use that from now. Left top corner. I feel so stupid not knowing that. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much. I think for shorter term trading, 40-day MA is used. Yeah, so 40 days is pretty standard. So, and it's a nice thing to use. Does 40 or 50 change from script to script? No, you can use 40 for all Soma, but very good question. Any trade any stock you take, you can use 40. Right? Thanks so much, guys, for telling me how to change the stock faster. Okay, next is Axis Bank. Perfect. I love seeing this. So let's try your thing. Axis, will it open? Oh, beautiful. This will save lots of time. Great. So let's look at Axis. My first question to you guys is the stock above the moving average and is it in an uptrend? Please put in your answers, type in yes or no. Bolina saying, can we use 40 MA for all time frames? No, Bolina, you can use it only for the daily chart. This is only for daily charts. Anup says no. Sarat says no. Nanlal, I'm sure, also says no. Vishnu says no. Yes, that's right. So basically, this stock is not in an uptrend. Hence, we will not trade Axis Bank using this strategy. Perfect. So we'll move on to the next. Next is Bank of Baroda. So let's open Bank Baroda. Great. So open Bank Baroda. Question, is the stock over here in an uptrend and above? Was, okay, don't include this because we can't catch this. Analysis is done on past price. Was Bank of Baroda above the blue line and an uptrend? Yes or no? That's right. Down, that's right, this is down. So as soon as you see this, remove it. Healthy Lifestyle says which moving average for intraday? To be honest, Healthy Lifestyle MB it actually depends on the stock. For intraday, it actually depends on the stock. So maybe someday I'll take a moving average intraday strategy webinar and we can discuss it there. I have it written down somewhere. Yeah, that's right. So we will not trade this as well. It's a waste of time. Ignore it. Perfect. Finally, we have HDFC Bank. Great. Let's see this. HDFC Bank. Okay, here it is. Fantastic. Question, is the stock or was the stock above the moving average and above the blue line? And is it in an uptrend? Yes or no? Perfect, that's right. This meets our criteria. So our criteria number one has been met. So let's just back test this and see how well it did. Throughout this time, it never touched the blue line. So we cannot consider to buy it. But in this case, it touched the blue line. Can you see it? Perfect. So as soon as it touched the blue line, we know it's above it. We know it is in an uptrend. So we wait for it to cross the swing high. In this case, right here, it crossed the swing high and then it moved up. I need some help, guys. Can you help me find the percentage for this? So if you would have bought at 1786, and the maximum the price went was 1867, what is the percentage gain on this trade? Can anyone tell me? We wouldn't have exited at the top, obviously, but I'm just wondering what was the most movement the market went from entry up to the top. Yeah, okay, now, so let me, great. Can someone help me with the percentage? 5%. Thanks, VK Pandey. So 5% is not bad at all on this trade, right? Now, one little thing I need you all to do when you're taking a trade, okay, you are going to move your stop loss to the latest swing low. So your initial stop loss will be here. Next, you'll place the stop loss below any red bar followed by a green bar. So you'll move the stop loss here. And because our exit over here was 6%, and you did not get 6%, you would have exited somewhere here. So net, you would have made 3% ke aaspaas, which is not bad. It is what it is. Or is it 5%? So if it was, so Vishnu, the target is 6% and you trail the stop loss, okay? Great. Let's see another example. The other example I have over here is The name of the stock is Hindalco. Perfect. So I'll open up Hindalco. Fantastic. So great. I'll run through this very quickly. The market touches the blue line. It's in an uptrend. It's above the blue line. Perfect. This is a swing high. We bought it right here. And as you can see, the market went up. Let me do the calculation of the percentage very quickly. We would have bought at 250, 250. And the highest it went was 278. Okay. Minus 278. That's 28 rupees. So if the percentage is 28 divided by 250, that's 11.2%. So if you multiply by 100, you'll get 11.2%. Do you agree that we hit our target of 6% on this trade in Hindalco? Does everyone agree? Yes. It moved 11%, right? So we've actually hit our target for 6%. Perfect, right? Hey, thanks, Mr. Mark, for calculating that quickly. 11.2, that's right, perfect. Thanks, Rinki, Amit, Nagarjuna, Krishnamurti, Soma, perfect. So in this case, it actually hit our target. How difficult was it? Another example I have over here is market touches red, blue line, swing high cross, you buy it, you hold on, and the market went up. This keeps happening. Next time it happened, market went up. So this keeps happening. If you keep following it, it works well. Okay, I'll show you one last example of Hindustan Unilever. Oh, I think the spelling is wrong. It's Hindi Unilever, right? Okay, perfect. Hind. Perfect. HLL. That's great. It's very, very similar stock. As you can see, touched the blue line above it. You bought it, market went up, and that's it. So we've come actually towards the end of the webinar, and I had only one thing to show you throughout all these webinars we've taken so far is that money can be made by creating a system. You can create a system around any concept as long as there is mathematics involved. And I hope we did a good job in sending this home. Did we do a good job, guys? The idea was to do basics of technical analysis, but also create a system around it so it wouldn't become too basic. And I hope that from now on, whenever you take a trade, it is based on simple rules and not on someone telling you where to buy and sell. Because see, these webinars will come and go, लेकिन जो आपके पास ये knowledge है, आपके पास जिंदगी भर रहेगा, and आपसे कोई नहीं छीन सकता ये चीज. So I'm sure TradeSmart will put up some links over there. Please click on those links so you can follow them and take it up from there. Oh, thank you so much, Vasant and Mukesh and Saroj, for your good jobs. So should we continue these webinar, guys? We were actually planning to do some in November. Should we continue them? Yes. Thanks, VK Pandey. Thanks, Vasant. Should we continue doing, can we use it for options? Anup, we'll actually conduct an options strategy course in November. Should we continue it? Great. We'll try to continue these webinars in November. And if you have any suggestions, please write to TradeSmart Online directly and they will try to put it. Perfect. Great. Excellent. You should request TradeSmart Online because they are the guys who will eventually decide whether we should continue or not. So you should ask them for us to continue this. And we have more classes in November, and we keep doing this. And I've kind of get to know you. I know you by names now. MB Tyagvi, Sumit, Ruzbai, Rupali. I know you by name. So it's actually very good. We'll try to do a little more intermediate webinars in November as well, right? Perfect. Something for intraday? Definitely. So please click on the link, register for the advanced course, watch out from an email from TradeSmart Online, and I'm happy to see you very, very soon. Take care. Goodbye. Thank you for your time. And yes, Mukesh, boom, I miss you too. Take care. Goodbye.